RONSON Group presents Facade Without Bad Habits. The innovative facade system developed by the engineers of RONSON Group combines all the advantages of a suspended rain screen facade like effective heat preservation, leveling of uneven walls, durability and fire resistance with natural eco-friendly German clinker featuring high strength, low water absorption, frost resistance, and incombustibility. The RONSON system is designed to create facades for both newly constructed and renovated buildings up to 75 meters or higher. For the first time, clinker tiles are installed on a rain screen facade without grouting. It can be done due to RONSON Group's proprietary form of tiles. As a result, the facade is now free of many drawbacks. In other systems, clinker tiles can be installed on a rain screen facade using only grout, which has a tendency to crack. The cracking occurs due to some atmospheric phenomena, as well as thermal deformations of load-bearing frame elements. As a result, the facade of the building becomes extremely untidy, but this is only half the trouble. Moisture penetrates into the cuts located on the upper side of the tile through the cracks. Freezing, the water creates pressure on the cladding material and gradually destroys it. Design features of the RONSON facade system provide a reliable fixation of clinker tiles on the rain screen facade. Besides, there are no places on the tiles where the water can gather. Precipitation and atmospheric moisture are removed naturally from the surface of the facade, without the slightest harm to the cladding elements. As you may know, wet-type works can be performed at a stable average daily air temperature of at least plus 10 degrees Celsius. But often this temperature lasts for 6 months at most, which means the facing stage with the use of wet-type works can take too long or be delayed, which leads to financial costs and sanctions on the part of the customer. Absence of such processes allows to install the RONSON rain screen facade all the year round, at any temperature and humidity of air, so the work completion term is always maintained. Efflorescence is another drawback of facades, installed using wet-type processes. Whitish spots are formed on the surface of the walls due to the crystallization of salts contained in the cladding material and mortar. Natural clinker is made of clay, which does not include salt, and is installed without grouting, so it allows to solve the efflorescence problem once and for all. Facade clinker tiles for rain screen facades RONSON are manufactured jointly with the most famous and respected factories in Germany, in accordance with all the requirements for environmental safety and exclusively from raw materials: pure refractory slate clays, quartz sand, and metal oxides. Therefore, in terms of environmental friendliness, the clinker stands in line with such natural materials as stone and wood. Due to special tiles configuration and well-thought-out subsystem design, the installation process is as simple and intuitive as possible. After installing the insulation and mounting the main frame, a special clinker profile is fixing. The unique feature of the RONSON system is that you can install the clinker after installation of all profiles. This speeds up work and allows you to protect the cladding elements from damage and contamination. Special locking lances of the clinker profile can securely fix the clinker on the facade. To arrange the angle, the tiles are cut at an angle of 45 degrees. Jointing of the elements is carried out with the help of an angled plate, not allowing them to shift relative to one another. The unique shape of RONSON profiles and tiles gives the facade another undeniable advantage. If necessary, individual tiles can be removed without dismantling the other cladding elements and then installed back. To remove the tile, you must move it up to the stop using a rubber or wooden hammer. This will allow to bring the locking lances of the clinker profile back to the initial position. after which the tile is taken out from the system. Spot dismantling of cladding elements reduces the physical and time costs for the production of the whole range of works. Thus, the RONSON system allows to replace the individual tiles, to mount the scaffolding to the load-bearing structure of the building at any stage of the cladding process, to implement the communications laying when you need it, even if the facing stage is already completed. The vacuum extrusion technology makes it possible to obtain high-density natural clinker without micro cracks and voids, which accounts for its low water absorption, less than 2.4%, and high frost resistance, more than 150 cycles. The natural German clinker includes no artificial dyes, which determines its absolute incombustibility. The system altogether has the highest fire safety class. The RONSON system has successfully passed the tests for seismic stability, having obtained permission to be used in areas with seismicity up to 9 points. Structurally defined horizontal and vertical joints of the same width give the facade a beautiful, clearly delineated pattern of ideal brickwork. A rich palette of natural, pleasant shades of the clinker, and the possibility of using voluminous decorative elements, cornices, columns, balustrades, pilasters at the same system, allow the implementation of architectural ideas of any complexity. The RONSON rain screen facade made of the natural clinker is an ideal solution for creating beautiful, durable, eco-friendly, serviceable, and comfortable buildings.